What's up, guys? Welcome to Rice and Beans. We're back with another installment, and we got the TV nerds in the house with us. What's up, everybody?
Yo.
What's up?
Icicle stomach in the house.
Yeah. We are live on Facebook again. Like I told you, we're going to go live on our social media a lot more this season. So, as promised, here we are. And you can also check out the live stream on the TV Nerds Twitch account. Gabe, one more time, let them know how they can pop on over there.
It's TVNerdz with a Z. TV, like that's how it's spelled on our shirt. TV
on his shirt.
On my shirt.
And also in Japanese.
Just to support, but not.
Need a jacket.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can't rock the same shirt. Me and Big O did that one time, and we saw the playback, and we were like, motherfucker.
Y'all look like a couple.
Yeah, it was like fucking the Sadie Hawkins Day episode.
It was the weirdest thing. We both chose to do the show nude. Oh man. Y'all sitting there, people was looking at y'all like, oh, they look so cute. I'm glad they're being accepted.
Yeah, we got comments on the feed like, we support your lifestyle.
2021,
It took me back to that fucking George Carlin. There's no gay or straight anymore. Don't be so suburban. So lots of stuff going on. But with the big story this week is stop, drop. You know, X used to give it to you. DMX passed away yesterday, and there's this whole conspiracy that got started. Like, I guess the Tupac thing, the Biggie thing, that he's still alive, but pretty much every news outlet is like, no, he died in the hospital. Is like, no, he died. But there's like a group of flat earthers out there that are like, no, he's still alive.
Now I have a theory. It feels like a Michael Jackson movie. I don't know about you, but it's just like, because in his podcast with Nori a couple months back, he was talking about he being sober, straight, going straight. He don't do nothing anymore. He's more into music. He got records that he had stuff coming out. So it just seemed, they said it was a drug overdose at first. It's like, really? Is it though? Yeah, is it though? Y'all said that about Michael Jackson too.
And the thing is, like,
I mean, it was, but I'm just saying, it just, like, it was the doctor's fault. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like there's something that we're not seeing.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, they just said drug overdose at first, but then they didn't say what drug. Like, everybody just assumed, right? That's everybody else's fault for just assuming, like, hey, like, it was probably, a street drug, but it could have been something that, like Michael Jackson, the doctor was given to him, and he just overdid it.
Right. Or the doctor could be at fault. Like, my father is one time, like, he's not a doctor anymore. He's in jail, but he would prescribe too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, it would be like, even prescribe, like, my dad was getting oxys, like, retarded. Even I was like, fam, like, how are you the plug right now? Like, this don't even make sense. And like, the dude invited us to dinner and stuff, and then he got caught up, and he was like putting in the wrong dosage and fudging numbers. So it's like, you got to blame the physician at least, doctor at least. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I'm going to hold my opinion on that because I just saw Elvis the other day ordering peanut butter online, and I still tell my kids that Michael Jackson comes late at night to steal children. So,
oh, that's fucked up.
He's really stealing. He just borrows them for a little bit, and then sends them home.
Yo, anytime I see any of those TVs, die instantly. Instant killers.
I make fun of Michael, but I love him as an artist. I had no inkling that these things were being played around about that. I didn't believe it one bit. I don't think he'd been touching children, but hey, I was there. I don't know. But I'll make the joke.
I mean, the people that did that that documentary, Oprah dropped.
What?
Oprah dropped from it before it even got aired. Because they was only getting one side of the story. You never called the family, nothing.
And then people started fact check. This is the problem. We have internet so readily. Fact check, like, yo, the man talking about being dropped off at the PATH station or whatever. PATH station wasn't even built. You're like, oh, well, it's not even true. And then that's how Oprah was like, yo, I gotta just kill the YouTube, take it off HBO. I don't need none of that. So
yeah, they should have had a fans only page.
What? They fucked up on that.
Yeah,
Oprah should have stayed out of it anyway. I mean, I understand she had that, like, she was cool with him, but like, if it's your friend, like, stay out of that shit. Like, now you're trying to expose them.
I feel like if they're gone, stay out of it. You know what I mean? Like, as a moral thing, it's just like, if the person's dead already, I'm not gonna dig up any dirt, even as like an interviewer or anything like that.
Well,
like,
it comes down to this: if you're sending out the news, if you're part of the news outlet, then you better have the story on two sides. Don't ever just give one sided story. And do fact check, have your information. Fact checks have been thrown out the window since CNN back in the 90s. So, things need to get more readily done, and information need to be more readily shared before you go out with any information to everybody.
I mean, Jesus Christ, people, even we have a fact checker. I mean,
yeah, fuck checker.
Yeah.
Like, think about let that one sink in. Fucking Rice and Beans podcast has a fact checker. Like,
yeah,
we're not setting the bar that fucking high. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, check your shit. He's right. Like, there's so many times that, like, people just go on and start spouting off about this and this and that, and it's like, no, that's not even how that happened. That's not even
right.
That ain't even true.
It's like, and then I feel like the other, it's a double-edged sword on this is the internet, because like it's their other half of being able just to fire off shit the moment whatever comes in. I mean, like whatever juicy thing you're like, oh, I gotta post it, and then you find out that it's not true. It's like now you gotta retract the words, and I realized it got bad when remember a couple months back when like there was some shooting at a mall. And the cops and the news were like, yo, we caught the shooter.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we didn't catch the shooter. Like, yo, the situation ain't fixed. Like, my bad on telling you that we caught the shooter. We thought we did. And it ended up being the security guard. They shot the security guard thinking that he was the gunman, but he was doing his job. And the news people put out saying they caught the gunman. But now the gunman's still loose. So it's like if you're that quick to be able to post information as a news agency, we should all in general just pull back a bit. You know what I mean? Like wait.
And that's just more recent. I mean, this happened back in biblical times. I mean, Jesus woke up and he's like, there's a rock on my door. I was just sleeping. What the heck? And then they opened the door and now he's walking out. Now we have Easter.
It was a nap, people.
Yeah.
Where was the fact checking when you needed it then, huh?
Exactly. Everybody enjoy your chocolate Easter bunnies, okay? Fine.
I ain't gonna hold you. I saw on YouTube's commercials, they have some website that does movies. There is a new like Passion of Christ. From the guard's perspective. Oh shit. Yeah, it is lit. Like your man, it is. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, this is more grittier and like this is low. I'm willing to go back into some biblical movies to watch it because like it shows from the perspective of the dude who's holding the spear. It's the guy who held the spear and stabbed him. Oh, it's his whole life as he has to go through it, doing it all. So you don't really see much of Jesus, but you see all of like, man, I'm the guard. Yeah, I gotta. It's like, hey, yo, I'm gonna need you to check if he alive. Like, huh? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
You better do it, Stan, or you're not going to get back in the betting pool. Come on.
Right. I think the reason why with the news and everybody spreading it so fast is because TVs is like to do live, like we're both live right now. This wasn't a thing in the past. There was only so many people that could be able to do that, and you had to have serious cash. But now it's like your littlest camera, your littlest GoPro, the littlest this, now it's, consumable for us, little people like us. And then now we could take these components, build up, and then we can still get because the goal is still to get that perfect production,
right?
But you got to use these little
it's basically
blocks to get to the top.
It's basically like when you had the broadcast clubs in your school. You had like everyone had one in school, but now it's like everybody in school got one. So it's like you can't just be dropping information as you once were, like as you once did. Now it's like before you had to collectively get it, talk to people, do the research, be a journalist, basically. So like no one's a journalist now. That's basically what's wrong. There's no journalism at all. You just go out and get information because you hear it from some source on a Facebook thread without actually doing any journalistic work.
Right.
Yeah, and everybody wants their 15 minutes of fame. Everyone wants to be in the limelight. Everybody wants to have the story. And that goes to show here recently in Arizona, there was an actual gun battle out in, I believe it was Apache Junction out here, which is Far East Side. And they had the audacity with local news to interview a deaf man on live TV. So he's all, I heard a bang bang and then gunfire. Oh, he was deaf. You could hear as he talks it, he was deaf. You could see that he couldn't hear the correspondent as they were interacting with them, and yet they went on to show this actual on live TV. Those people were, well, let's just say let go. In any case. Yeah, these things happen. And it's just like people don't think. They just want to be out in front of the story, in front of the information, rather than understanding what's going on.
So good. So you did catch my time as a reporter.
I will say I'm very interested with this Black news that's coming up. I'm interested of how they're going to go about it when it comes about.
Yeah, the whole George Floyd, like the real question is, what's the fallout of the George Floyd case?
No. I'm not saying that just like that. I'm saying,
but how news?
No. There's going to be a Black news network.
I'm just picturing Scary Movie.
Nah. They're going to open up a Black, because you think about it, news is very white.
Yeah, I can see that.
And they sprinkle some Black dudes in there and some women in there every now and again. But if it was like head of the thing, like kind of like Spanish do, I'm pretty sure they're pretty on point on their news network. So
yeah, Scary Movie they had in the beginning, there's a whole bunch of white kids dying here. Oh, we're getting the fuck out of here. Get the goddamn bed. We'll get out of here. Then they take off. And then also they did that, and I'm gonna get you sucker with it. They're talking to the lead character, one of the lead heroes in there, and it's Don No Soul Train. What's his face? Oh God, I can't think of his name right now.
He's in
he was in Jumanji.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about.
He's the sneaker guy in Jumanji.
Yeah.
And he made the Jordans. They was gonna pop. The man left them on the conveyor belt.
I'm blanking out on
Jumanji.
I remember where Jumanji was.
The cop when the cop's car got taken.
Yeah.
Freaked out.
He's playing a Black news reporter, and he's saying, so tell us how we're doing over here in the hood. What we doing for the kids.
I can't remember the name though.
I'm from the suburbs, so I don't really know.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
I'm from the suburbs, so I don't really know.
I feel like we're ready. News is ready for the Charlemagne's of the world, because he is very direct. If it's our side, if it's Spanish side, if it's white side, he gives it directly to you. And if you fuck up, just like I feel like every company, and I'm going to implement that in my own company. That
David Allen Greer.
Yeah, you should be accountable for the shit you do if you do something fucked up.
Amen to that.
Why are we still in this George Floyd case?
Hold on.
We seen this shit.
I've got Facebook thread blew up on that. I got checked. So I get why they doing it. So they can go through all the bullshit this nigga did. And because everyone keeps saying that your man was ODing and the drugs did it. So they have to continue to be no, it wasn't drugs. He choked him out. like stop the bullshit. He choked him out. So I get that. However, I will say this: they will not do the same length of time for a court case for any other minority other than white. Because I don't remember Chris Brown being this long. I don't remember Tory Lanez when he shot what's the face foot. I don't remember DMX's. I don't remember Busta Rhymes, Naomi Campbell's. You know what I'm saying? Like all the rappers and all the like any other black person. Tyson. Even people who didn't do shit wrong. This is the Central Park 5.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
What I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like there's no other minority that I know I could put to a name to be like, oh, he had a week-long case, like for like a 4-week-long trial that the whole world saw, other than white people. Because you can name all the white people. Because you had Bernie Madoff, right? I think he had like a 3-week trial. Yeah, John Gotti, whatever, the mob boss. He had a long one. You had, you know what I'm saying? Like you can still go, and it's like, bro, why? Like Zimmerman, dude, had like a long ass trial. It's like, fam, why do we have to have seen for a week long the same white dude we all know fucked up and killed somebody?
Well, you might win the lottery if you ever get in trouble because Kim Kardashian is single now, so.
Yeah.
That
is. I didn't even think about that.
O.J. Simpson is the only one I would say was a long ass trial. O.J. Simpson.
I was gonna say that the last like set of minority trials that I remember taking long were as far back as O.J. and the Menendez brothers. The Menendez brothers only got televised because they were fucking rich. If they weren't, you wouldn't have heard about that shit. That would have been tried at like fucking downtown with the rest of the fucking Mexicans.
Like it didn't make no sense. I've been to a court case for Diddy and no camera showed up. Like what? The man dropped $375,000 in duffel bags, paid his bond in cash, walked out. Never seen this, and it's like, bro, I'm watching the same dude take notes for 4 weeks now. What's he writing down? Show your work.
He's drawing everybody in the courtroom naked.
I believe he is. He's been writing the same. He'd be at the same part. He'd be at the bottom of the page the entire time they show him. I believe it's either the same clip or he just been writing forever. It's either the same clip they're showing. He's still at the bottom of the page. They will never show this.
He's like Jonah Hill in Superbad drawing dicks all over the paper.
Exactly. He probably really is. I don't know. I don't know. My own personal bias.
Or he's doing that thing where like people play the piano on TV or in movies, but they only show him from like here up, and you never see their hands. He's not actually writing. He's just like sitting there going like this.
Probably. Just doing some tickling the ivories or something. And you man, and the dude's lawyer is a goof. He's hilarious. He makes me laugh every time. The defense lawyer. The bearded guy with the glasses.
Oh yeah,
I'm so ticked off with that.
He be asking the question and niggas shut him down every time. Yeah, so you know about the drugs, right? A lot. So you say fentanyl can stop a nah. He just takes that answer and he just look at the man like, but we can't agree that the crowd. Nope. Mm-hmm. You're right. It's just funny seeing the man do it. Cause I want to know what his next job is. He's probably going to work for Trump or the other dude in Florida that I caught with a sex scandal. Bro, every white person got news.
Look, here's my thing. You know who should get taxed the most? The news network.
Facts, bro.
Because you should think about how much money they drawing in to run that court case. Just like the OJ trial, man. That was running dollars plus commercials. That's like Super Bowl times 10.
And then hear me out. When your man got out and got caught up with stealing his own trophies back in Vegas or something.
Yeah, you're right.
Didn't even hear the trial. Didn't even see him in court, bro. I was looking forward to it. I was like, yo, he's back in it again. The juice.
that was pretty much open-ended right there because he went in with a knife and he threatened them, and then there was basically under house arrest, under threat of death. So they just threw him in jail.
Before that was a civil case.
But you get what I'm saying? Though? It's still see the man juice, bro.
Nah, it was a civil case.
Before that happened, I was like, nah, I don't think he did that shit. And then I saw that happen, and I was like, okay, maybe.
He might have done it.
Okay, maybe. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt to an extent.
As petty as it sounds, too, I'm mad Trump didn't release him when you pardon all them other rappers. Could have pardoned the Juice. We could have had some remakes back. You know what I'm saying? We could have had some new movies of the Police Academy and stuff. I don't know, Naked Gun.
He is old as bro.
Wait, he back in?
Yeah, but Trump would have been up there going, if the glove doesn't fit, you must have quit.
He's out. No, he's out. The Juice, I thought he got 3 strikes.
Son, he is
Didn't he get the 3-strike rule? He got.
Oh no, he's out. He's out.
He's out. Yeah.
Oh yeah, OJ's out.
Oh, he's been out.
Because he says hello world, hello to the world.
Yeah.
I've been off.
Yeah, he's out on Twitter and everything talking about how
we gotta hit your man up. He's still got the juice. Hit him up being Naked Gun. We make a Naked Gun remake cameo. We will make millions, bro.
It will make a killing.
You'll kill a
lot.
Wait,
no killing. No killing.
Kill a lot. This is he out, bro. The juice.
I don't want to run that. You know how many people hate him? Man.
It's not about the hate, man.
It's not even that. It's not even that. It's not even that. I don't want to bust maybe the 5th movie in. Let me get my feet wet first.
So, in talking about the movies, like, what do you guys got going on? Let's catch up with you guys for a minute. I know it's been some months since you've been on last, and what new projects are you guys working on right now?
Well, I mean, we're just building. I ain't gonna lie to you. We caught that upload fatigue. I did. He don't be doing much. So I'm doing a lot of editing, graphics, and a lot of the stuff like that. Plus, I have to make sure my bills are paid, take those gigs in. So being on a computer 24/7 is tax.
Hell yeah.
So I've been trying to figure out like little techniques. Sometimes just doing a lot of that work give me anxiety. So I have to, figure out other ways. Because, man, sitting too long, I'm not a sitter. I'm more of a get up and do things. I like to build shit.
Get one of your Oculus put on your head and do the interactive typing and all that.
I can run it on that now.
Yeah, typing.
But I'm saying to do my editing.
You might be able to.
You might be.
Yeah.
Gotta look into that. That'll be sick as shit.
So I wouldn't say that.
That'll be sick as shit. You download yourself into the.
Just tie the pin down to there and just start moving your hip around.
Like Tony Stark. That Tony Stark shit.
That's what I'm waiting for. So when I'm doing my editing for like the podcast and for music, I can just be like, all right, here we go. Cut this. Throw this out of the way. Fucking.
That'll be like, or go to, son. I would blow
Tony Stark style.
I ain't gonna hold you. It'd be enough for me is the Minority Report. Remember Minority Report with Tom Cruise? Who's like reading niggas shit? That's all I want. I don't want too much because he still had hardware. He still had shit to plug in. I don't want the Tony Stark because if I can't, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got no Wi-Fi or battery dead or some shit.
Yeah, but Tony Stark's more believable. You don't have 3 women in a pole.
Computer. At least you know it.
That's what I'm saying. I want my shit to be just touchscreen glass because this shit was a touchscreen glass. You know what I'm saying?
So that can break. Nah. I want the stuff
niggas want kill dreams
where you
be on
it's digital. We are close with the shit we doing right now. We are Bluetoothing. Eventually, cords are going to be just gone. It's just going to be shit. And after a while, we are going to be at Star Wars level. You just literally.
It won't be Star Wars level. It'll be Demolition Man level.
Neuralink, son. I'm going to be Neuralinked into my computer.
This is going to be crazy.
Cannot wait. Nah, well, I haven't been sitting still. I started with the other half of my team. I started with another show called Good, the Bad, and What the Fuck. It's like a weekly show. We go live on our Twitch, on the Twitch channel. But pretty much it's just a show that highlights the good in the week, the bad in the week, or what the fuck moment, and then we go what's popping on Twitter. And thanks to him and his teaching of courses and stuff, I learned how to do the background that you see. I made the background that we have. I made that, and then everything on our Twitch, I created. So he taught me
trying
how
to lay some of this work on before I get back in.
He quit.
He quit. I ain't
So
quit.
I had to continue broadcasting.
Ain't quit.
Well, no, yeah, and then
Wait for that fatigue to hit you.
yeah, it do be coming, but it got a little bit jumped up. We got new hardware, new gear, and then we got new equipment in the works. Some new shows in the works. We got like a couple TV shows, an animation, 2 movies.
Oh yeah, when we get done doing the movie, we gotta come over once this COVID fucking, and then like try to book up something where we can watch the movie in its entirety.
Do like a premiere.
Yeah,
that'd be badass.
We'll throw some of the proceeds to you guys. So,
Hell
you
yeah.
know, just
Hey, if
open
you
up.
need
It's
some
one
dude
that,
that
like,
sells oranges by the fucking freeway off ramp as the extra, I'm fucking down. I know it's typecasting, but you know, I'm cool with it.
I'm with it.
yeah, we're gonna try to do like a tour with that. So,
no, yeah, that's pretty much it. We kept the same motion or same movement that we've been on when we last talked to you. We just got more of that gear, and now have more utilization.
That always makes shit easier. Is like I remember, building up over time, and it's like, oh man, if I had this piece, then I could do that, and and as you get more and more pieces, it's like it cuts down on the time or the amount of effort you got to spend to make things happen.
yeah,
and like it's a good feeling, dude. Hey, congrats on everything, and that sounds fucking awesome. Can't wait to fucking hear about like the movies and see like what you get, see the final products, because everything up until this point's been great.
I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, we will be doing casting calls. You might have to send you if we have a role for a bald-headed guy.
Well, do you have a couch? That's all I need to know.
We will throw some casting calls. You know what I'm saying?
If you got a nice supple leather couch,
I'll be cooking too, so I'll be cooking now as well. My cooking got even improved, so you'll have 5-star meals.
Oh yeah, that's something we're gonna be like. We're gonna kind of restructure.
There you go.
What?
Sitting on the couch going, I'm a little nervous about this, guys. What's my role in this? I don't want to show my background because I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed. This is my OnlyFans room.
Nice.
We had talked about starting an OnlyFans account for the podcast, and then just shamelessly self-promoting and just play all of our fucking episode videos on there.
Do it. I do it.
Do it.
That'd be awesome.
Content is content, man.
Catch Me Outside chick?
Yeah.
Catch Me Outside chick made $1 million. She ain't got nothing on it.
Yep.
She ain't got nothing on her OnlyFans. Made $1 million.
What the fuck's up with that?
That was pedophiles was waiting
Chris
for
Hansen.
18.
Busy.
Yeah.
Boy, Chris Hansen. Busy.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do with those wine coolers and those chips?
Yeah. He's came back. He came back. I've been watching him, staying up. He talks back to me on Instagram and shit.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm keeping tabs.
You know what? He's great, but even though that shit
Better watch what you say. He gonna catch you.
Nah, I like older women.
Even though watching that show was awesome, none of those pedophiles got it in jail because they really had nothing to go on it. I'm not saying that it wasn't, for a good reason. They should have done it. I'm glad they did it. They got those people out in the TV land so you can see their face and know who they were. But, they need to organize a little better so they can actually put them in jail.
Yeah, now they just walk into cops.
Yeah.
They don't wait outside and shit no more. You go straight. You like, come on in, officer, right there.
Yeah.
I mean, even though like it's almost like that same situation with how they treat black people. They just want to run you through the mud.
Yep.
They ain't got nothing to stick on you, but just running you through the mud, and then we get a clear view, and now we know where you at. And he's back on doing that. Like he's got new episodes up.
Right.
So now we know who the certain guys, and then there was a guy that was on on the news that got his store robbed, but then come find out he was one of the predators. I said, dang,
you know, Jester,
nothing's better than the internet at this point. Like we've only had like glimpse of reality TV like this in the 90s. Like they had to manufacture that shit. Man, the internet stays defeated.
The real world.
Like
yes, 24/7 that you can't turn off.
That was one of the jobs we almost had, was being a reality TV show producers, and we were like, it's dumb. The way social media is, and the way you do the way shit is now, it's like reality TV is already out.
Yeah. Now it's
I mean, it works for certain people. Like if you in it, you better have big capital behind that shit.
But it's not. It's
for
gotta
it
be
to
like
really take off, or you have to have like
Pepsi Cola behind you.
Well, yeah, you have to have a following, or you just have to like be one of them rich white women.
Yeah, you don't have to have a following. You just need to have a big brand that's paying everything. You got that, and you'll get the following.
Right.
Oops, snip, slip.
With that kind of capital, you can buy the following.
Yeah.
And then the way TV runs, because I've been like going backwards in the TV land, so to speak, and was like, how did they come up with the numbers? Because I got to come up with my numbers for media today, so I had to go back and like, how did they come up with their numbers? And this is how they was like rolling so many of these guys into like these wonky ass contracts and guaranteeing them a certain amount. But the numbers was like way like staggering. I mean, Dana White's doing it right now with UFC. They get bazillions, raking in that fucking shit. And then they pay the fighters like 10% of that.
Yep.
It's fucking crazy.
The only ones that are the fighters that are making the serious money are the ones that are already like celebrity status, like the fucking like the top, whatever 2% of their fucking.
But even if you do that, that's like then that's another 5%. So you talking about 15%.
Keep this in mind now. When Don King was out there with Tyson, he was getting the multi-million-dollar deals. The boxers that were on the low card, they were only getting like 10, 20 something $1,000s for their fight at that time for that multi-million-dollar subscription. Now think of nowadays and the billions of dollars that are being changed hand over foot with all the incentives and everything else that's going on, and think of that cut now going to what you exactly said with Dana. The numbers that they're getting are far superior to what they were in the past, and the underdog cards, they're not getting nearly as much. They're still getting the 10, 20,000 and the higher paid capital, people that are fighting. They're getting the multi-million dollars, and they're still multi-million dollars that they're making on the high end that they're not giving out.
And it sucks to be in that fighter position, because it's just like, if for whatever reason I'm going to get my ass beat on TV in front of millions of people, I kind of want to do it for a little bit more than $20,000.
Yeah. You want to take me out to a movie? Because why? Because I like to watch a movie before I get fucked.
Especially getting knocked the fuck out.
Yeah.
I get knocked the fuck out. I want money.
I look at it more in this perspective now. Like, when you had the crowd there, you was just there. Like, your mind tricked you of just entertainment. Yeah. You didn't hear the shots. So then now the crowd ain't there. I mean, yeah, they're going back for it because they need money. But this little glimpse of watching a fight just with nobody in there really put you like, damn, they really put their life on the line. Did you hear?
Oh, yeah.
Just go, I'm just like, and homeboy just, you hear the breath and everything. That is sick.
So I grew up watching a lot of them fights on pay-per-view because my mom worked at cable company. So I'm telling you, man, even back then, you could hear the blows that were going down, and you could feel the brain squishing around that skull when that hit, connected.
Yeah, man.
I mean, even when you're watching it, I mean, not watching it, but even when you're actually like, I actually stepped in the ring a couple of times. Like, it's still kind of like, you don't think about it because the crowd kind of masks. When you got so much noise, you're not hearing a lot of the.
So like remember when like Madden had the crowds feature, fuck the shit up. It would vibrate the screen when the crowd be too lit or something. So it's similar to that, where like you would get a sensor.
So you're so focused on
a sensor overload almost. Not an overload, but like
almost kind of like when you have to press an L and R when homeboys get ready to free throw. So it'll throw you off. So you can I gotta focus. Let me. So it's the same fucking concept. Like the crowd kind of mask out some of that outside noise. We do it in movies.
Yeah, wrestling.
If you don't have all the components, you will lose the atmosphere of what that movie did. Like a car that just, wrecked, and then you didn't hear none of the crash. You just be like, what?
Yeah, because wrestling sucks without the crowd.
Right.
Like,
y'all seen wrestling lately? Wrestling sucks.
Yeah, it's been going downhill for a while. Hey, so now with the COVID restraints going up, what movies do you guys have on your eyesight to go out and see now that we can go out in public a little bit more freely?
COVID restraint.
We're in Florida.
Wow.
What? You guys still walking around with no mask and everything? Well, in the real world, they're asking us to wear masks, but what would you like?
Over here in the Wild Wild West, you don't know what the fuck is going on.
They still say people over 40 are only allowed to get the vaccine. So everybody under 40.
40? Holy shit.
Yeah. So
they lifted it now.
Everybody can go?
He said by the 16th. Not yet, but by the 16th.
You see what I'm saying? Before it was 70 and up or 60 and up. It was like, my man, why? I gotta take care of this old ass lady anyway. No, let me stop. My grandma probably gonna watch this.
Oh, she gonna smack you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like, yo, I'm trying to take care of her, and you ain't gonna let me get the shot too. Okay. I see how y'all lose. That's how. And I don't even want the shot no more. Cause niggas dying. Johnson. Whatever the one with the A, Octavian or some shit.
Oh, the 1-dose ones.
Yeah. I don't know the name.
That
bro.
sounded so black.
My cousin.
Is it a shot of your cousin? What?
Octavian.
Don't mind me.
They're gonna have the Mexican version of Octavio.
Isn't that a shot though?
Mija, put it right there.
It's only effective if you drink tequila afterwards or some shit like that. I don't know.
Well, the Tavo shot, that's tequila.
Yo, we had some of the dumbest remedies that our parents gave us, and we ran with that shit too. Going to school, like, you just rub some.
Ginger ale was the dumbest shit ever.
Right? We thought that was medicine.
Ginger ale ain't nothing.
We got told that Vicks fixed everything.
Oh, man.
Until I became an adult and make my own decisions, I didn't know you're not supposed to put it in your nose. My dad would be like, rub it on the chest and then hit the nose and then dip, right? And I'd be in there. Breathing fine, right? I read the packaging. That shit said, "Do not put it in your nose." Like first rule. I was like, "Yo, they tried to kill me."
You know, when I was a teenager, I want to kick with menthol cigarettes. I think that's why too.
When I was,
see, here's the thing. Here's the crazy part. This is the reason why I'm in media. I'm glad I'm in media because all I can get in trouble for is not doing research, which I will be doing.
Right.
Or if I'm doing fantasy, I'll just keep it complete. So, it won't harm nobody. But in pharmaceuticals and other shit like what your dad did to you, y'all was guinea pigs. So then when they found out it didn't work,
I ain't died, but it worked well.
Right. For certain people, everybody's different. So for you, it worked. I'm pretty sure there was a kid came in there and just was somebody did it a little too much. It was like, man, you shouldn't be putting that in your son. And now they had to write the packaging.
I feel like
this is a new law. It's called gauge law.
I feel like it is, right? I'm gonna buckle up because this is probably gonna send me to hell, right? I'm gonna buckle up on this. What I think it is, right? The reason why I live was because I'm black with a black nose. Hear me out, right? White people know it's narrower, right? And because the narrower diameter of the nose, when globbed up, their whole thing is clogged. So you just go, and you snort it all in, right? Because we are black people with big nostrils. The globs
have a lot.
It just boom right there. Air can still sneak in through the crack. You know what I'm saying? Right. They're still because he's not blocking the whole passageway. Right. That's bro science. Take that to the bank.
This is a white person's nostril. Sideways.
Black person.
No.
Just go black.
That's
person.
A black person nose, and then white person goes. Oh, good. Fuck yourself up.
You could have been blanket and then had the Vicks on your butthole. Oh, blanket, let me put that there.
Never done that. Vicks burn. I touch the Vic after Vicks. I won't put that anywhere else where it needs to go. I've learned. You touch the dick and hit my eye, and then that was a whole day. Just cancel your plans. You ain't got shit to do but fix your problem you got right now.
You got pink eye? No, I got Vic eye.
I got Vic my eye.
Oh man.
Don't just hang up the phone. It's not even like a discussion after that. I got Vic my eye. I'll call you back.
And then
Sounds like
yep.
Go ahead, Jester.
And then my parents would heat the shit up on instead of just taking it out on their finger and then just rubbing it on.
Oh.
They would fucking heat it up over the fucking stove like it was fucking heroin. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, it's fucking Vicks. It ain't heroin. Goddammit.
Icy hot.
My mom ain't
never.
That.
What on a spoon?
Yeah, they would fucking put it on the fucking spoon and then fucking heat it up to melt it down so it was liquid. And then they would fucking get it and then fucking rub it on while the shit was still hot.
Oh,
damn!
Did it peel off your hair, your peaches?
That's some sick and twisted S&M shit.
Did she get a straight razor and cut it up?
Wow! Yeah. I've been thinking about that. I think that the previous did you get whoopings?
Yeah.
Yeah, the previous generation fucked us up.
Okay, I think that's what's going on with us and why we're
good.
No, not like that.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Good.
Oh no, but I'm saying we still need a level of I've been waiting to just go spar or something. I need a level of pain coming. I need rubber bands and shit.
I get what you're saying, but I don't think it's the level of rubber bands of pain. It's the after that. Let me just say this. After an ass whooping, I've never felt any better. Hands down. Ass whooping, cry, and sleep. You wake up new. I went to spars, bro. I spent $100 in spars.
I don't know. I feel like
still
shit.
Never felt better after an ass whooping.
1-800 get your ass beat.
You know what? I felt like shit after every ass beat that I got, and I'm not going out to pay a dominatrix $50 to get the same treatment.
Facts. I ain't trying to start a fight either. I need a good mom ass whooping. You know what I'm saying?
Good mom ass whooping.
That ass whooping. They know when it was just enough to keep you tired. You know what I'm saying? You ain't really crying, you just breathing heavy. That works out the abs. You know what I'm saying? That breathing works out the stomach up.
I ain't gonna let nobody just open hand just whoop my ass. We're not.
You know what? Okay, the only way I would enjoy an ass whooping if it was John Witherspoon spanking me as a child. Wait, get that boogie out of your nose. Stop it, girl. Don't cry. Don't cry.
Yeah. I wouldn't mind that. Yeah, he don't look like he hit hard.
Nah. See, it's the tool. See, my dad was similar to John was, except he had a belt that had metal plates on it.
Ooh.
The belt wasn't scary, but the metal plates on the belt just added. It was +5. You ever a weapon? So you had a regular belt, but his belt had plus 5 damage on the shit. It was wild.
Sounds like a
bro.
D&D game here.
Yeah, I was scared. He was like, I'm gonna get my belt, and then it was like, damn, which one? I hope
Dungeons and Dominatrix.
If he had the Mexican belt,
Mm-hmm.
I knew my ass was wrapped.
Oh yeah, leather.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like a ranch belt. It had the big ass belt buckle with metal plates on the leather. I was like, yo, this is... He was like, I'm gonna get my belt.
I still have an imprint. I remember.
That's like
So when I get on the dance floor, I make the DJ play the belt dance. So put your arm in the air and then run around in circles as fast as you can.
That reminded me of my cousin Vinny. I could use a good ass whooping. I'll be very honest with you.
I feel like there's moments like Louis, like this is probably good for the title. Louis CK had like the observation. I've noticed when there's times where I could handle an ass whooping, when you couldn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like you could judge an ass whooping. Like, I
know. I get what you're saying. Cause I know I couldn't handle one. Like if you got an ass whooping after you like broke a vase,
yeah,
you good money. But if you got an ass whooping after you just got out of a fight, you already tired. You ain't ready for another ass whooping for getting into the fight.
And then it's the lineup. Because like it'd be like depending on where you were and who you was with to cause the ass whooping to come about. It may be your dad, your mom, aunt, grandmother. It's a plus 4. It's a plus 4. Just add plus 4 to your mom and dad. Yep. So you get an asshole from them to plus 4, depending on where you're at. It's like, can your body withstand 4 ass whoopings plus 6 ass whoopings within the day? And it's the whole day because you're gonna go to sleep. Dad gonna come home, wake your ass up. Yeah. You ain't take out the trash, huh? And I heard what you did. And then blam, now you in the that's like the 6th and final boss too. He be the last thing you got to fight. My dad be coming home at like 3 a.m., 4 a.m., bro. He be mad too because you had to do work all day.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I lucked up. I didn't have a dad.
Lucky ass nigga.
So I lucked up. There was ass whooping less.
People with
parents
don't know the struggle.
So right, don't know that one. But I did have. You didn't whooping. Yours didn't have the paddles in school.
No, he had a belt that had metal plates that he got
at school.
No, at school. No, I had nuns.
Yeah,
no, I
they used
hit.
the rulers.
Oh, yo, don't sleep. I got sisters and nuns. Don't sleep.
Yeah,
I got
okay. So then you had it at school. You had it at school, and then like if you got in a fight, that was like triple whammy right there, especially for you. So then you got it at school. Boom, mom get it.
Yup.
Boom. You already got in a fight, boom, and then dad come home.
Yep.
Bow wow.
I got it. Here's how I got one for mine, right? I got into a fight because a kid assumed I stole his Susan B. Anthony dollar coins. This is when like coins and machines and Subway machines were just popping. You like drop a 20 in and make it seem like you won a lot of you won, right? So I had my shit, right? He lost his, but thought I took it. I'm the only black kid in school. Fight already started. Right,
race.
So fight 1 right there, right? Nuns get called. Fight 2, I got hit again. This time I couldn't fight back. So this is the start to the non-fight back ass whoopings to come about. Because the first one I could fight, there's me and the homie. I could square up with you. You can't fight the nuns or anybody else from then on. So then they went to the nuns. I got them. They hit me with the rulers. Then I went to my mom. She picked me up from the YMCA too. So the teacher told the nigga who picked me up, which pissed me off. So I was like, "Fam, how you gonna snitch?" Like we thought we was homies.
Like, why you putting my business out there? What the fuck is wrong with you?
How you gonna just throw me under the bus like that?
They was teenagers.
Yeah. I mean, also the fact that the nigga who was also I fought with was going to YMCA too. We both walked together to the Y, so we had to deal with that beef all the way there too. So it was hot tension. So it was another fight between me and him that popped off on the walk there. Right? So now I got another ass whooping coming because I fought with the YMCA counselor. So the YMCA counselor told him that, and then I did what I did in school.
Nice.
Right? Now my mom catches me when I get home. I got dad ass whooping. So that's number 4. Dad ain't even home yet. Dad don't get home till 3 a.m. This is like 7. I've now gone to sleep. 3 a.m. hits.
You try to get a nap.
Yo,
You tired.
I know it's coming. That's what sucks. You got 3 a.m. and it's like 7. You go to bed. All right, and you go to bed and you know an ass whooping's coming, but you finally fall asleep. The only thing I remember was lights went on, and then my ass hurt. You know what I'm saying? It was just like it was bright. You know, just like lights turn on when you first wake up.
Man,
Cause
you just feel like Joker in the Batman movie.
Yeah. Bam! Right, so there's no time to recover. So the hit happened. Fight or flight mode. You're already flailing, right? So I'm hit, flailing, and it's like, bro, this is unnecessary. End the whole story. Nigga lost his shit in his book bag. I never stole it, but I caught 6 ass whoopings that all day, bro. I fought him the next day in rage. I'm talking full. We became best friends afterwards. It was like, man, we're connected now. You do not understand what I went through. You owe me your life.
No, I totally
out.
get that because with the martial arts training I do that I spar and I'm in tournaments and like you go hard and like to get back what he was saying about the fights and when you're in the ring and you hear the sounds like you hear the gloves hitting you hear the kicks hitting you and like you feel them, but that feeling of getting hit like because I think we're minorities and minorities like are like fucking notoriously famous for beating their children. Like I remember getting in sparring matches and like fights at the tournaments that it's like, oh, my fucking mom hit harder than that. Like
yeah.
I'm used to this shit. But
you can take fights. That's how you know you got good ass beatings if you can take a fight in the street. Mm-hmm. Cause like, yo, I gotta go home to this later. All right. So that's really a good point.
And in my house, it was a little different because if you won the fight, like you got your ass kicked, but it was like a verbal ass kicking. Like when you got home, because if you lost the fight, it was even worse because everybody was calling you a fucking pussy and like my fucking brothers, maybe she go have your uncle teach you or your dad or your uncle teach you how to fight or. Like who taught you how to hit your boyfriend or something like shit like that. And so, but if you won, it was the same kind of shit, but like, you just fucking won because that dude was fat, or you just won because that dude was like couldn't fight, or you just won because that dude was smaller than you. I was like, that dude was like a foot taller than me. But he was clumsy, so fucking your victory ain't shit. Like it was just like straight hate when you got home.
You can't win. It's just like you just can't win. It's like probably no winning. I realized that too though. Like my fights. If you didn't win the fight, I was another ass whooping. Like if they found out you ain't win the fight, you got another ass whooping from your mom. So that's what happened to my cousin. He stopped me from fighting some kid that slammed me to the ground. But he was doing his job because he was a counselor. Mm-hmm. He caught an ass whooping. And I was like, I'm not gonna, I can't.
And teach us not.
You know what I'm saying? Together. And it's Boys and Girls Club. So nice. like I feel you on that where it's like everything you're saying is 100% true. You can catch you get in more trouble. You get either ridiculed or you catch another ass whooping if you didn't win. Like it's like I tried though. No, I don't want to hear that. But I gave it a shot.
No, it's kind of the same. And hear me out. It's kind of the same terminology as why most of the like most fighters. I mean, you got some anomalies out there. But, that's the reason why you probably have most fighters that don't want to get in fights because they know they can kick majority of people ass. Because in the gym, you get your ass kicked because you in there.
You're actually fighting
with bulls. You in there every time with goats. Every time. So you get your ass kicked in there. You come out to the real world. You already got all that handled. So you only gonna fight when it's like really
what happens is anyone that trains as a fighter, if they go out in the real world and they actually use that, they are, they can be
we in
charged.
trouble too. Man.
No, they can be charged because they're basically lethal weapons with their hands.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking sucks.
Watch the show.
But some people deserve it.
Watch how you pat me on my shoulder.
Anybody can get scooped though.
That's what happened to me, bro. I got scooped at a Boys Girl Club, and I went back to hit the nigga, and my cousin was like, yo, chill. I went home and snitched. Right? He picked me up. I was like, and my aunt picked me up and said, yo, fuck Michael. This nigga didn't let me hit. She's like, what? He didn't do what? Okay. And I was like, yeah. Someone getting hit.
What's up now, motherfucker?
I was petty. I ain't gonna lie, I was petty. But it'd be on that level of degree of fighting. I've never been in a fight. I've tried. I've shown up, be here, 3:00. Missed 3 buses. Tap. Show up to school next day. Nigga, where the fuck were you? I've been there.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. You was the dumbass. Now you got it. Didn't you get an ass whooping for missing the bus?
Next day. I ain't thinking fuck 10 next day. And I didn't have public buses. I went to Catholic school. This is transit. Transit buses.
That dude did it on purpose. He was like, fuck it. I'm going to tell him to show up, and then I'm going to flake, and he's going to miss the bus. He's going to get his ass whooped, and I'm not going to have to do shit.
Yeah. I caught him on site next day because I was just mad that I had to catch an ass whooping for being late. It wasn't even about the previous. I forgot what the shit was originally about. That was a new fight.
I had public bus. If I missed that motherfucker,
public bus.
That was gonna be bad.
I got roasted on public bus. Public bus is the scariest shit ever for a kid to go to school. I had to go to school by myself sometimes.
Because you got to take all that pain. If your pain hit you early in the morning, if whatever fucked up, let me tell you this story. This happened. I think this is what brought me confidence. Like I had to go through some shit. You learn your best lessons when you get some L's. So there was this one girl that I was just fucking like, oh my goodness, she was just, she looked like any girl that you would think would be on the Cosby. She was like, Lisa Monet.
Oh, okay.
Almost kind of like that.
Okay.
Very, like a Sade. My girl Sade. She's more like that. So I was like into her. And this was before the text messages. We had to note it. You had to note it, boy.
Hey, what's your number?
Yeah. I know it. Oh, you had to put that together. You had to learn it too. The fucked up part is there was a YouTube video to learn how to do the code. So you just you had to know somebody that knows somebody to get that code. So it looked cute. And it sent correctly to her. So I did that a couple of times, and then there was a few girls that was in her camp come over to me and were like, yeah, she liking your stuff. Little did I know this was wrong, because she wasn't. They were just saying it because they like me to be with her. You know how like girls be like, oh man, y'all look like y'all should be cute together. And I built up just enough confidence. It took me 2 months to build this confidence up. Cause that was fucked up. Cause they had me I was so gassed, boy. I'm talking about.
They don't understand how mentally we have to prepare ourselves as men to talk to
women.
You don't realize how much stress there really. What do I say?
Because we got to be the chasers,
bro.
So we got to be the hunters, and the women just got to be sitting there. For some odd reason, they will not budge. They would not do. I'm fine if a girl would get on the head on the knee. That my confidence is cool with me. I don't give a fuck. If you want something, a closed mouth does not get fit.
Yeah.
So that's my old opponent.
Yeah.
So I built up 2 months of confidence.
That's time.
Notes just kept going to her. She was just accepting them. Yeah.
What's one is money? That's a lot of time.
One morning, I just said, boom, I'm going to hit it. I should have just waited to the end. No, I said, boom, I got my confidence. My gas was high. Gas was 90 cents to the gallon. So yeah, guess what? I filled it up. I came from the back of the bus. She was in the front of the bus. Came from the back.
First mistake.
And it was on the way because we in high school. So the elementary school and the middle school that got dropped off because us in a small town, they just picked up everybody. So boom, I'm getting ready to come over.
Oh, the public bus.
Yeah, the public bus.
Oh, I'm thinking this is like transit. I'm thinking you gotta pass it on and shit. You gotta see strangers and old ladies.
Oh, nah.
Bro, that's the bus I be on. Public. I'm thinking public. You know what I'm saying? The homeless nigga may sit next to you. You know who going? It's a trip. You got a school bus.
Yeah.
Lucky ass.
So I came in and boy, it was like a movie, boy. I think that's the reason why I'm in the movies now. It slowed down. I got over there and I was like, hey, she was like, and then she just looked at me. She was like, what? I'm tired of you sending them notes.
What do you do? What do you do?
And I was just like, what?
Hell out.
Yeah. And I was just like, I was a deer caught in headlights. I didn't know what to do. And I was like, well, can I be friends? I don't even want to be friends with you.
Damn.
And my penis was this.
And how many people on the bus walking back?
Right?
How many people on the bus?
No, it was like.
Gotta remember how many people on the bus. People saw
it.
It
wasn't full. It was like.
Damn, people know though.
It was like them 10 though.
People know though.
Them 10 devastated.
That's why. That's one good thing about public bus and the school buses, bro. I don't even see these niggas again. You know what I'm saying? I make the wrong back. I don't see you again. It's whatever. You, it's like a week, same time, next day.
Because with the world slowed down in the country, it's a little different. You in the city.
Yeah.
So in the city, y'all bumping it. Hey, fuck out of here. You know, after a while, your confidence is built just off of just people you just bumping into. So eventually, you might have to square up with the niggas. Somebody might throw you at gunpoint. Look, I know the city is a little different than what the country is. The country is a little more laid back, so it's more amplified. So when something happens, everybody turns around. Like, how often does a cop get called in New York? A lot, right?
Yeah, a lot.
In my small town, if the cops get called,
they know you though.
Rare,
but they know you though. It's like, damn it, Earl.
Yeah, but it was rare though. Like, if somebody died, you never was concerned that it was somebody that died because somebody got shot. It was like, yeah, Earl did. You know, he did get the 90. I see what you're saying. He did get the 90. It was so laid back. There was nothing going on.
Nice.
Yeah, but then if you could see, I think the issue is here is that you didn't have a proper wingman. Hear me out. It seems like you didn't have, like, you went in solo. That's dangerous off jump.
I wouldn't go wingman into that.
I would have wingman in that, bro.
Into talking to a girl.
Because hear me out. The girls, it's one, you were getting intel from enemy people. You ain't had no wingman getting you the intel.
I got you.
How they, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, she don't, bro, trust, nah. The hoes lying to you. Don't trust her. She don't like you like that.
But here's the thing.
I'm sorry.
Because she had their wing. She had her wingman.
Full squad. She had a full squadron. Nigga, shit. You sound like she had 4 bitches pulling up on you, son. She was lead on that. She had, 4 more planes pulling up. Tell me what.
I mean, I'm gonna end the story on a good note. Like, we later, talked about it, had a good laugh. But it was. But at that moment, solo, man, my life was crushed.
He wasn't gonna win that.
I felt like I could die at the end of that because, you know, when you got a full tank of gas, that is devastating.
It's like, yo, just
whoa. So later on, you said you talked about and laughed. Did you talk about it, or did you talk about it with benefits?
No. It didn't. Because what was fucked up? Because I got to make it.
She lesbian?
No, that was the fucked up part.
It was. She dated, married my cousin.
Ah, okay.
You're in the South.
What? She's not in my family. Like they married. They got divorced, but.
Hey, Primo, you got any pictures? Share them.
Say Lisa Monet status. She gotta be bad, man. Lisa Monet.
I had some pretty bad ones in the early ones. My first girlfriend was smoking. She's still a smoke show now. I just periodically check up on her just every now and again. We ain't even friends. It's just like I know her name. I'm like, oh man, she got some new pictures. I check in every now and again.
So what I was gonna say is that like the wingman thing could, you know, work out for you. It could work against you too, because I was a wingman one time for one of my boys when we went out. You know, it was early college, and so we're at this bar, and he's like just fucking staring at this girl all fucking night, and I know that she sees him because I've seen her like look back at him, and like, you know, so finally he gets the fucking enough fucking liquor in him. He go, you know, like fucking go over there, and she was like, he goes, can I buy you a drink? And she's like, I was wondering how long it was going to take you to come over here and actually ask or talk to me. And he's like, kind of just like laughed awkwardly. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, they don't need me. I thought, you know, fucking done deal. So I started to turn around and walk away, and he goes, so how about the drink? And she's like, oh no, I was just wondering how long it was going to take you to actually come over here and ask. But I'm so glad I was within earshot to hear that. I kept walking. I went back to the table. I told the rest of the dudes that were there, and they fucking started laughing. So when he came back, the first thing he goes, he's like, all right, I'm buying everybody around. And so like everybody left him alone. Nobody said shit.
Nice.
God, I swear. They literally don't know what we have to do. And then
they know.
When those guys that don't make it past, I feel like it's like a gauntlet. Like certain people will make it, certain people will not make it. And those ones that don't make it, they turn into your pedophiles. They turn into, you know, certain people if they can't grasp on why they can't get a girl or try better or, you know, change up their hairstyle or something. Do something. Clean up.
I feel like women do too much to get ready too. You don't have to.
Yeah,
to get ready.
I'm glad you said that. Nah. We do too less. Like we should be a little bit more, and then women should just come down just a bit. Because right now it's just like, woo, y'all looking alike at the same time. Y'all all look like Kim Kardashian. Like, I need to stop this.
Like, why do you look sleepy? It's my eyelashes.
Right.
Take them off.
Right.
You don't need to droop that low though. You don't have to look tired all the time.
Everybody trying to get snatched. That's what they said.
Getting mad at us, like, be your real self. What the fuck?
Yeah, right. Then you find out I do hair dyes. They be mad when they find out we got hair growth or something. Well, you ain't got your own hair? You using a wig.
Once again, I refer to "I'm gonna get you, sucker" when she takes off her prosthetic leg.
Yeah. Oh, this ain't even.
She got the cupid Barbie head with no hair on there, one curl.
That would be terrifying. I couldn't. Or was it Coming to America?
Just saw it not so long ago.
The dating scene one?
Oh yeah.
Hard. Nope.
Arsenio Hall. I'm thinking about eating you alive and your friend too.
I didn't even see the second one.
I saw the second one. It was.
I haven't seen that.
It was
Yet.
alright. I'm just saying that because I'm black.
When I say I took a break, like break from movies altogether. Like it's
it was alright.
So much TV. I thought like if technology was advanced to this level when I was a kid, I think I would have been all right by then. But having to try to like go from being, paper to okay, now we can do this 24/7 is max.
I think it was the lies. I think we've been lied to. Literally, our generation's been lied to our entire life.
Yeah, that too.
It's like, oh yeah, you're never gonna have a calculator in your pocket. Learn this math, okay? You're never gonna learn how to type correctly. You need to learn how to spell correct. All right.
You're gonna use cursive in your real life.
Yeah, never. You know what I'm saying? One device solves it all. And it's
I can do cursive on here.
I can do math. I got maths on here. I got all. It even got grammar. I got grammar. Now I got proper sentences.
You're never actually gonna sleep with a woman that's actually a man.
Well, can't do that. Not yet.
I didn't say you can or can't. You never know.
Until when you can download consciousness, which will be around the corner.
I'll be mad as fuck.
I'll be like, oh, I'm gonna be there.
Wait a second. Nope.
That would be sick as shit if you could do that. You hit a Google, and then I don't know.
This goes out to our Australian listener. Do a Crocodile Dundee. Grab the grapes down there.
New technology, man.
Well, that was funny. I was responding to one of the
will.
comments and I just noticed that I look like a fucking cam girl because I'm like looking at the camera and then all of a sudden I start typing and look at the camera again.
Look at OnlyFans fans.
All you need now is just a little coins. Yeah, but notice I know at least everybody at least seen a couple of them damn porn things. And then when the coins start like really like going in, they be getting up real close and they be like, yeah, you see it? We're like, ding, ding, ding.
How many silver dollars did you get that night?
Oh god. It was hilarious.
I wonder if anybody has those like a screenshot of the rooms that they're in, like a virtual background.
Oh
yeah.
Oh my god.
And then here's the kicker. I don't drop not one coin in that motherfucker.
I'd be curious to find out how niggas do that. Like how much? Because I know there gotta be some stacks. Because like they have to be 2-hour long videos. I'm not gonna see it for 2 hours.
I mean, I seen it because there's a girl that was local around here that was in Fort Myers. Man, and she was on the brown couch.
Just go to Pornhub. You get 5 minutes every time free.
For at least a week, it was viral. For a little week. You saw it?
It was nice. It was nice.
It was grainy as fuck. We was in 5 pixels. 5 pixels, the best you could get.
It was. If you watch it on the cell phone, it was good.
Right.
If you didn't watch it on the cell phone,
watch it on the computer, boy. It was. You was like, you got to watch it in the smallest form because it was shot in 360.
Y'all ever had that moment? You ever had a moment where you watching a porn and you recognize the girl from like a tattoo or something?
Yeah.
And it's like, oh shit! And then you're like, wait a minute. Other people, like I went to college one time and I saw like this girl I fucked. And I recognized her from the same tattoo on the same tramp stamp. Which is hilarious that I recognized. I was like, wait a minute, that's what's her face? Oh shit! But I was still in college, so it was like this has to be a new video. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I knocked on the roommate's door. we in the same dorm. I was like, hey, actually I did not do that. I told the rest of the roommates that I had. I was like, hey, yo, fellas, come check this out. And I passed the video out to them to show them. And then I went to them I went to her roommate to ask if she knows that this is out on in the world to see. And the girl was like, "Which one did you see?" Shit, there's more. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those. Like, oh,
you owe me $2.99. That was a paid video.
This is before OnlyFans.
That's kind of like when you're driving around and you see the old Honda Celica they used to drive in the past, and you're like, "Hey, I gave that a go around the block of."
Yeah, that's what I was like. Hey,
it breaks down a lot, but it's all right.
We brought that terminology up. Why guys cheat?
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we go with it, my analogy was that it's like a rental car. There's some things. Here's why guys cheat. It's just like rental cars. So some guys won't use and won't do certain things in a car. So you rent a car, right?
Maybe I got an in-town car.
You know what I'm saying?
I got this in town because I know it's gonna break down at some point in time. Maybe you're thinking it's on this last leg, so you want to just keep it in town because you know if you break down in town, you know your city got you because you know you done built up enough credibility. Hey, who got me on the tire? That got you. But if you take your in-town car outside, you fuck. You ain't got nobody to call. Your uncle can't call.
Nobody. Too on that, since you can't risk the stress on it,
right? You
don't want to put too much strain on it.
You don't want to do too much in your.
And on the flip side, if you like your car too much, you don't take it out too often. You don't want to put too many miles on it and let it be out in the sun, let the paint fade. You know what I'm saying? You don't want the color to go bad. You don't want.
Are we still talking about cars? Or are we talking about girls?
So you go ahead and get, you go outside, go ahead and get like a rental car, quick budget car, go ahead and do something real quick, come back. And
what do you usually do in that rental car? You do about like 100. You be like doing 120
max rev.
You know you don't take your in-town car and be going on 120 ever.
You take that car
that's
out.
why girls get mad at you, be like, "Why you don't never do that for me?"
Well, because if I did,
you are in-town car.
Let me stop. I could be seen as.
I don't know.
I don't care what you say. I didn't misconstrue. I still love the car. I still appreciate it. I still come home to that. You return your car. Right. And you return it, you give it back to the streets.
Throw a little money.
Give it back to the
streets.
streets.
Pay your little down deposit. You put that in there.
And then you go back home and be like, "This is mine."
Right.
And then you're happy at what you got. You appreciate it.
Yeah.
Nah, so you out here using other cars and shit. Whatever. I've never cheated.
We the only person. We're the only thing in society that does that. Like you can get different oranges, you can get different apples, different cars, get everything different. Get a different woman.
But find a woman that allows that. Like
Take her off road and beat the shit out of her from behind? Are we still talking about women or cars? What? I'm confused.
I can't do the beat.
Oh, I ain't talking about beating. I'm just talking about tear that ass apart.
Oh,
yeah. Feel you.
Well, hopefully you're feeling her, baby. Not me.
Yes. That should be on a shirt, a proper folder.
Yeah.
And I give you a proper folder.
No, the queen. No, that's wrong. Actually, the queen says he don't get a proper folder no more.
You get a proper folder.
But that's wrong. R.I.P. Prince Harry. R.I.P. This man, Prince Harry, is on the same page as DMX. Same front page, bro.
Well, it's a good thing it wasn't Prince Albert.
Prince Albert, whatever. They all, Prince, you know what I'm talking about. Nigga that's 99 years old and he's been around since Jesus. Estimate.
Yo, he looked like he was holding on to life.
Fam. It's like, I feel like they just now said it. I know that's wrong to say. Like they now like, hey, he's starting to smell, nigga.
Don't ever do that again. Keep your glasses on.
Hey, when you see anybody that's like melanated or like Spanish black or whatever, they always well rested. It's just like, she looked like she got a lot of wisdom. Homeboy was looking like
he look like Raiders? He look like Holy Grail, the Holy Grail, Indiana Jones.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Remember your man
Where he,
who
like,
was the
melts.
priest guarding the knight guarding the Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That skin white and
I don't know why white people look like that. That is like,
I
that's
knew you would
weird
come.
shit. They try to hold on like, because they be like at 30, they look like they 60. So then by 60, they look like they just like, oh my god, I don't know what to hear. How?
you hear like 99. That's it.
Looking like a crib
That's all he
keeper.
was. 99. I thought he was like 108, 110. And then you see like some Asian Indian person busting out some fast food. How old are you? 112? Like what?
It's all that monosodium glutamate. It helps preserve it.
Just sitting there just tossing rice. Boy.
Just in the veins. Just like me with the MSG right quick. Gotta keep working.
If I
Gotta
go to
make that food.
if I go to a Chinese restaurant and it says food not made with MSG, I
I
turn
walk
right
out.
around and walk right
Yeah,
out.
I walk out. I swear to God, I walk out. I got MSG in my cabinet right now. I don't even
hell
know.
no.
You walk in there
I'm
like your
the
health
best
service.
it's
Show
ever
me
been.
all your MSG.
What was the reason for why not putting?
Oh, it was Asian hate during Pearl Harbor times. They're like, MSG is bad and all that shit. And they were saying it because Pearl Harbor, and they thought it was the same thing that's going on right now with Asian hate for the shit now. I never even knew. I was still loving Asian. I was still shopping at Chinese restaurants. I was still watching anime. I was like, bro, I can't wait to find my jasmine flower to marry. I still love Asians now. I never knew that there was Asian hate going on.
Because again, in the South, there is a lot of space. You
Yeah.
own your
And it
own
doesn't,
area.
I'm not trying to say like people who were like, because the people who did the shootings at those Asian spas and massage parlors and shit, like I don't understand. Like they have to be. They are dumb, because if you think about it, Asians are the reason why you have America. Because if we go back to history and what the white people told us in history, Asians showed up and built railroads and shit to go to California to here.
That was one of my favorite parts in A Million Ways to Die in the West, where she was like on the date with the Asian chick, and she's like, well, how many hours a day do you think he works? And he's like, I don't know, all the live long day, and she gets all pissed off.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, it's history. TV history. Out of here now from this country. My man, what? Show your word. Did you not go to school? I don't know.
It's crazy.
I don't know. I grew up watching Blazing Saddles, so that's what I thought happened in the Old West.
I grew up with Wild Wild West. So I thought there was a whole bunch of cool gadgets and shit.
It was all steampunked out.
Yeah, I thought it was lit. You know, people can get spiders walk the earth and whatnot.
Oh, geez, look at Will Smith. He's so awesome.
Apparently, it's more like Tombstone. It's not what I thought. Or Hateful Eight. It's like Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
With, Samuel Jackson cussing niggas out.
I didn't finish.
You never finish that? Yeah, Hateful Eight, bro.
Oh,
Hilarious.
so great.
Hilarious.
All right, guys. Well, we were coming up on time for this episode, but I wanted to thank the TV nerds for sitting down with us again, and hopefully next season they'll make another appearance. Guys, let them know how to get at you, how to find you.
At EX3 Network on YouTube. At
TV Nerds on Twitch. TV Nerds Podcast on Twitter.
And be ready on the lookout for when we get this film.
Yeah.
I'll let you know the time, dates, and everything. Like, y'all go to EX3 at Instagram and Facebook. So just be on the lookout.
And then for the same, you two guys, because like we're on Twitch too. So like how to find you guys and whatnot too.
Yeah, we just started a Twitch account, so I think it's Rice and Beans Pod. But I'll double check. Like we just barely set it up. So Guitar Guy said he was going to man that one since he does a lot of gaming in his spare time. So he said he'll hop on the Twitch account and stream some of his stuff. So
Get his team together. See that?
Okay, we might be able to game.
I have to claw teeth down here to get these motherfuckers to start working.
If that's the case, then we should all dress up like kaiju one of these episodes and just
yeah.
Hey, let's. Yo, this is not. We do it. We got costume art people, costume makeup people.
Mm-hmm.
We could make some shit shake.
that'd be fun.
I'm so down.
I'm down.
And do a gaming session. I'm so down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, guys. So there you go. You got some more bonus content coming out for you. We're gonna hop on Twitch one of these days and link up with the TV nerds and have a really good session and some gaming, some shit talking, and be like the show with video games going on in the background. So go ahead and pop over to the website. We're gonna post all their links and information. Go check them out. Hit that like and subscribe button for them and for us. And until next time, take a toke and watch all your worries go up in smoke.